What if I told you that humanity did not begin in pain, struggle, or sin, but in absolute perfection? What if I told you that the world you know today is not how God first made it, and that one single choice changed everything? Stay with me, because the moment perfection was lost was also the moment redemption secretly began. Before time had a name, before the sun ever learned how to rise, before the earth knew how to breathe, God spoke, and darkness obeyed. Let there be light. And light burst into existence, not by effort, but by divine authority. Day after day, God shaped the universe with intention. The sky stretched like a royal curtain. The seas were told where to stop, and they listened. Land rose, clothed in beauty. Trees bore fruit before hunger ever existed. Then God did something he had never done before. He formed man, not by words, but by his hands. From ordinary dust, God shaped Adam and breathed into him the breath of life. Man opened his eyes and looked into the face of his Creator. No fear, no sickness, no shame, only perfection. God placed Adam in a garden called Eden, a place where heaven and earth met, a place where God walked with man, not through rituals, but through relationship. Adam did not pray to feel close to God. God was already there. Every need was met. Every desire was satisfied. Then God said something unexpected. It is not good that man should be alone. And from Adam's side, God formed Eve, not from his head to rule over him, not from his feet to be crushed beneath him, but from his side to walk beside him. Together, they ruled creation. Together, they lived naked and unashamed. But in the middle of the garden stood two trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God gave one command. You may eat freely, but do not eat from this tree, for the day you eat of it, you will surely die. Perfection had a boundary, and one day, that boundary was tested. The serpent came, not with force, not with anger, but with a question. Did God really say? That was the first weapon. Not rebellion, but doubt. You will not surely die, the serpent whispered. God just knows that when you eat, you will be like him. And suddenly, perfection didn't feel enough. Eve looked at the fruit. It was good for food, pleasing to the eyes, desirable for wisdom. She took it and ate. Then she gave it to Adam, and he ate too. And in that instant, everything changed. If this story is already opening your eyes, pause right now, like this video, and subscribe, because what comes next explains why the world is broken today. Their eyes opened, but not to power, to shame. For the first time, they realized they were naked. They hid. They covered themselves. Fear entered the human heart. Then they heard a sound they once loved, God walking in the garden. But this time, Adam ran. Where are you? God asked. Not because God didn't know where Adam was, but because Adam no longer knew who he was. Blame replaced responsibility. Adam blamed Eve. Eve blamed the serpent. Sin had entered the world, and with sin came death. The ground was cursed. Pain multiplied. Toil replaced ease, and humanity was driven out of Eden. The door to perfection was closed, or so it seemed, because even in judgment, God released hope. To the serpent, God declared, "The seed of the woman will crush your head, and you will bruise his heel." That wasn't just punishment, that was prophecy, the first promise of a savior. Then, God did something deeply powerful. He killed an animal and clothed Adam and Eve with its skin. Blood was shed to cover shame. Redemption had begun. Not with man reaching God, but with God reaching man. If this truth is touching your heart, subscribe now. This channel is for those who want truth, depth, and purpose. Every pain you feel today can be traced back to that garden. Every broken relationship, every struggle, every tear. But so can hope, because the same God who walked in Eden later walked among men. The same God who covered shame later carried a cross. Jesus became the promised seed. Where Adam failed, Christ obeyed. Where sin entered through a tree, salvation came through another tree, the cross. Creation shows us who God intended us to be. The fall shows us what we lost. But redemption shows us what we can become again. Perfection was lost, but redemption was never canceled. And one day, Eden will be restored. No more pain, no more shame, no more death. Until then, the story continues, and you are part of it. If you want more powerful Bible narrations like this, like, subscribe, and share, because truth deserves a voice.